some breaking news to share with you guys about Zeruiah. Her and Troy were vacationing in Palm Beach, Florida, and she was arrested for some very serious charges. She was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon without intent to unalive someone, and she was arrested for battery by touching or striking someone. She was arrested by the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office on December 27th at 8:04 a.m., so very early in the morning, and she's currently being held without bond at this time. I'm assuming she'll likely have a court date Monday morning, and that's where she'll find out if they'll reduce her bond or what they're going to do moving forward. So I did find this news article that says deadly weapon assault lands woman in custody after encounter. For some reason, YouTube hates when I say the V word. The article doesn't share much new information. It just says Zeruiah, black female, was arrested in connection with a incident that authorities say involved both a physical altercation and the use of a deadly weapon. According to this time, there's no details on what exactly happened, the location of the incident, or the nature of the weapon that was involved. But it says law enforcement records do not indicate whether any injuries were sustained or whether medical treatment was required. They have been talking about this vacation to Florida for a hot minute now, so I went to their social media pages to kind of break down a timeline and what all went down. So it seems like they ended up getting to Palm Beach on December 24th, and they ended up having this dinner in Mike at this club, and there was like this ugly sweater party they're having on Christmas Eve, and it said it was co-hosted by Zeruiah and Troy from Lifeafterlockup. They went live around 8:57 from this night, and it was just Zeruiah and Troy sitting at a table, having drinks, chilling, listen to music. It seemed like at the time the vibe was calm, and it really didn't seem like they had any issues at the time or there was any drama. Then they had a meet and greet on Friday, December 26th from 7 to 10 p.m. at Club Crew, and they're supposed to be selling merchandise and t-shirts, and they did end up going live around 8:39, and it was just them sitting at a table listening to music, having drinks again. And someone did come into my Facebook comments and they said she was at a club in Palm Beach called Crew and she got into an altercation. So I have no idea how true that is, but I definitely thought it was worth pointing out. I tried to look up more details, but that's kind of what I was leaning towards, because they had their meet and greet the night before she was arrested. So maybe they got to fight. Maybe someone was hitting on Troy and she decided to swing on them and hit him with a bottle or something. This is just pure speculation. Or maybe it was Troy she got into it with when she got home. Some people are speculating maybe they decided to take a female home and things went south. A lot of people are assuming that it went down with either Troy or somebody they brought home or somebody that was staying with them, because she was arrested at 8 in the morning and the meet and greet ended at 10 p.m. the night before. And I really hope that whatever she did, it wasn't done to Troy, because they had their kids out there during all this. I remember Karen went live and she said that Troy wanted to originally bring his daughter, but I guess Karen went to Troy's mom, Yana, and she's like, I don't know if this is a good idea, because she claimed that the people that Troy and Zeruiah were going to be staying with out in Florida, that they didn't even know them very well. So Karen told Yana, okay, if they don't even really know these people, I don't know if it's a good idea for you to bring Troy, your daughter, or let him bring his daughter along with these people they don't really know. He was able to convince Yana to change her mind. He was like, come on, it's Christmas, and Troy was able to come down there with them, and I'm sure Yana is highly regretting her decision now after learning what happened with Zeruiah. And then Troy had a video of him in the pool with their youngest son, who's only a few months old at this time, and he was down there in Florida with them on vacation. So I hope whatever went down did not happen in front of the kids. And a lot of people are saying, oh my god, I can't wait until Karen comes out and says something because we know she's going to have a heyday over this. Well, I did watch her live right after the news broke last night, and she really didn't have much to say. People were asking her in the comments about it, and she's really just like showing off her dinner that she made. But by the next day, she did go live for a few hours. I did watch like a short part of it, like 15 minutes, and a lot of people were asking her about it and expecting her to be messy. I will give Karen credit. She wasn't as messy as I was expecting her to be. She just knows just about as much as us at this point. She is actually feeling really bad for Zeruiah. Well, kinda. She's like, oh, you know, that's karma spinning the block. But she also said she feels bad because as she was in New York, she really wouldn't give a damn about it. But the fact that she's locked up in Florida, so far away from where she's from, it's definitely got Karen stressed out. She said she was going to try to reach out to Troy and see if she could get any tea. And she said if she did, she'd end up sharing the information with everyone else. She said she does not want to speculate on what happened. She said when she does share what happened, she wants to make sure she's coming correct with all of the details of what really went down. But she said she is going to try to see what she can figure out. I don't know. I don't think Troy's really going to share much. He usually posts on his Facebook every single day, and he has been getting a ton of comments of people asking him what happened, and he has yet to respond or address anything. I think just from him, like, you know, being in prison in the past, and I don't think he's going to say anything because I don't think he's going to want to accidentally say anything that can possibly be used against Zeruiah in court. So I think he'll probably just stay quiet. I'm sure they'll eventually address it, but I have a feeling when they do eventually address it, that they're probably going to end up downplaying the situation. A lot of people have been in my comments saying like Florida does not play around. Like a lot of people will come from different states and think that they can just get in trouble, and if they do get arrested, they'll just get a small bond or get out the next day, like a lot of states do. But people are saying that Florida does not play, and unfortunately it seems like Zeruiah has learned the hard way. I wonder, I could have sworn they said Zeruiah's parents were going to go on this trip with them. I wonder if they did and what they think about all this. That's about all the information I know at this time. I did put in a request for the detailed arrest report and for the body cam footage, but it can typically take months to get the body cam footage. Hopefully I'll have the arrest report in the next few days. But let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching.